What's up, what's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be jumping into the Warzone, and today we're going to be talking about how to unlock the new Cold War ballistic knife in Warzone for those of you that are free to play. Obviously, if you guys have access to Cold War and you do have the ability to jump into multiplayer, the challenge is going to be significantly easier, but I will say the challenge is going to be the exact same. So if you guys want to stay tuned just to see what the challenge is or how to find out what the challenge is, you guys can do that. Otherwise, it is going to be much simpler for you guys to do that in multiplayer. If you guys are tuning into this, make sure you guys also check if you are a Warzone player that is free to play, if they have a free multiplayer week or weekend, because it's going to be much easier if you guys to jump into multiplayer, like I said, and get these challenges completed. But if you guys are here and you are unable to do that, and you guys want to jump into Warzone and still be able to unlock the ballistic knife, you've come to the right place, because today, like I said, we're going over some tricks and tips. I'm also going to share with you guys where to find out what the challenge is, so you guys can be, ready to get this completed when you jump into your matches. But before we jump into the rest of the video here, if you guys do enjoy this content anytime or find this video helpful in any way, make sure you show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw an easy goal of 50 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys would like to find your way back to the channel for more Cold War or Warzone content, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Now, obviously, in order to unlock this, you're going to need to know what the challenge is. And in order to find the challenge, you're going to want to go over to where you edit your loadout. You're going to want to go to your secondary weapons. You're going to go to melee, and you're going to scroll down until you see the ballistic knife with Black Ops logo on it. Then the challenge is going to read, get a one-shot kill medal and a melee kill medal in the same match 15 times. So in case there's any confusion, you're going to need a sniper or even maybe a shotgun, depending on what you're playing and how lucky you are. And you're going to need to take out or eliminate an opponent. In Warzone, this is going to be a lot trickier, like I was talking about. And you're going to have to take them out in one shot, one kill. And then also in that same match, eliminate someone with a knife or with a melee in general. But you're going to have to get that melee kill medal, obviously, as well, to get this to count. So this is going to be extremely challenging. I think for those of you that have Warzone free to play, this might be one of the hardest challenges we've come to date. And I think that you guys are going to want to stay tuned through the rest of the video, because I'm going to give you some small pointers that I think will just benefit you guys greatly. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. First and foremost, what you're going to want to play, if you obviously don't have access to that free multiplayer weekend in Cold War, you're going to want to jump into Plunder. Now, the reason that I recommend Plunder is because it gives you a lot of time to be able to complete the challenge. Even though it is just one shot kill and one melee kill, maybe it's going to take you a long time to get that, each of those individual kills. And basically what I want you to be able to do is complete it in the least amount of matches possible. I don't want you guys to get through a match and have not gotten one or the other, which it could happen if you're going into regular VR or even Resurgence on Rebirth Island. So make sure you guys jump into Plunder. It's going to give you the longest amount of time depending on the matches that you're in, and I think overall it'll allow you to complete it in the least amount of matches possible. Now, best locations to drop, or there's basically just one best location to drop in order to get these challenges done quickly. And that's just because you're going to have the access to get the most opportunities for kills, and that's going to be storage. Storage is my go-to spot. It never fails me. I was able to pull off this challenge multiple times in the same match, although it only counts once. I just wanted to give you guys plenty of examples. I was able to do it quite a bit over there at storage, and I did it fairly easy, although, like I said, I don't think this challenge is going to come off easy. So I also want to share with you guys a best loadout that I did manage to pull this off with, just so you guys can go out there and kind of set yourself up for success. I highly recommend obviously using a sniper rifle, and we're going to jump into it as well. You're going to need a melee weapon, but we'll get into that. So let's go ahead and jump into what the loadout I was using is, so that way you guys can be prepared. Alrighty, so real quick, for my sniper rifle, I chose the Cold War LW3 Tundra. Personally, they just got a little bit of an update for the sniper rifles in Cold War, so I just wanted to try this guy out. And the attachments we're looking at, the muzzle, we have the wrap suppressor. For the barrel, we have the Combat Recon 29.1 inch to be exact. For the laser, the SWAT 5 milliwatt laser sight, this actually helps with ADS speed, similar to the TAC laser in Modern Warfare now, so I wanted to try that out. I have the 9-round mag, obviously, and the SFOD speed grip. So that's going to wrap us up with the sniper, and then obviously the secondary weapon, you're going to need a melee weapon, so I chose the Cold War combat knife, both Cold War weapons, just so I don't have any issues with my challenge counting. Now, meleeing people in Warzone is not the easiest task, so obviously you are able to get up and close and personal with somebody. Maybe taking them out will be something you're going to be able to do. However, I do recommend, if you are able to down somebody and they don't actually take themselves out, if you run up to them and melee them, it should count towards your challenge. However, my biggest recommendation on making this easy is using dead silence. It's going to allow you to kind of hear somebody out, figure out where they're at, maybe pop the dead silence, especially if it's a single player. You're going to run up and be able to melee them twice quickly and eliminate them. If you have the Cali sticks, definitely run the Cali sticks because it's going to allow you to melee them very quick, and that's kind of the idea here. You just want to get this challenge completed as quickly as possible. Now, a couple of things I do want to address. We've gone over a location, we've gone over the game mode, we've gone over the class setup that you guys should be running. I've kind of given you guys some ideas on how you can complete this. Obviously, the hardest part is going to be getting the one-shot kill, essentially, because you're going to have to hit a headshot, so some of you guys might struggle with that. And then sneaking up on people and getting that melee kill might be a little bit of a challenge as well. But there are a few things I want you guys to be aware of so you guys don't have to constantly keep trying to complete this challenge over and over because it can be frustrating. These challenges can be really buggy. So in order to prevent having any issues, or less issues at least, make sure when you go into your match and you get your challenge completed in the match, you stay through the entire match. Do not leave games. This causes some of the biggest issues with bugs and people not getting their challenges to count. And most importantly, sometimes even getting their challenges to look completed and even resetting completely and them having to redo it, all of it. You guys don't want to do any of those frustrating things, so make sure you guys stay through to all of your matches. Now, this is going to be the most frustrating part of the entire challenge, and I probably could have mentioned it a little earlier in the video, but there are going to be a lot of you that are going to be doing this challenge and go, it's not counting, it's not counting. I had the same exact issue. First match I tried to complete this, I couldn't get the challenge to count, and turns out I had to actually get my one-shot kill and my melee kill in the exact same life in order to get this to tally on or give me some progression. So unfortunately, it looks like they kind of lie in the description of the challenge, and you truly actually have to get a one-shot kill medal as well as the melee kill medal in one single life. So that's going to be a little bit frustrating. I have a feeling a lot of you guys are going to struggle with that, but just buckle down. You guys can do it. I have faith you guys can. Maybe, you know, just breathe, be patient, and you guys will get the ballistic knife unlocked, I promise you. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Hopefully the little bit of advice I could give you guys will help. Hopefully some of these tricks and tips will help you guys along the way, and hopefully you guys will get that unlocked in no time. Like I said, that's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.